That's what you're gonna say for sure. I was thinking about you when I was swinging this thing. When I was playing Cowboys
wild.
Cowboys and Robbers.
Wild as hell.
Okay, that's not her, because that's what I'm saying. She got another girl. No, this girl keep popping up on her thing though.
I mean, if that's her, we have a different
That's not
discussion.
her though.
I know it's not.
But it wouldn't even be a different discussion because she look better than this girl.
Behind the scenes of StruggleHolics.
You see his titties and ass. You didn't see that girl face.
I'm not.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Look at the video you're showing me, bro. What else am I supposed to be looking at here?
I know, but you didn't see her face.
Okay.
Commented. I didn't say what you was listening, but you didn't comment on her face. You just commented and said, I don't know about that. But you didn't even see the girl's face. All you see was ass and titties. I'm strictly talking about face cards.
Dog. All right, bro. You got a point here. I'm looking.
Y'all Negroes ready?
I'm ready as we gonna get.
All right. Go ahead, Josh.
Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 160. Back up in this thing. We're growing. We're doing big things for the team. I'm one of your hosts, Jay Smooth.
Mondo.
Alisha.
Let me get on Twitter right now.
Alisha.
And Clayton. Yeah. One thing that I want to get off before this podcast really get going is rest in peace to Akira Toriyama.
Oh man!
Shout out to you, big dog.
The
We
GOAT.
appreciate you.
The man who single-handedly put most of America onto anime.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna. And some people are like, no, actually, but fuck it. Akira Toriyama. A lot of people got into anime simply off of Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people didn't even know Dragon Ball Z was
Anime. We just thought it was a cartoon from us as a kid.
It's one of the greatest. Everybody know we're going Super Saiyan. Every kid has tried to go Super Saiyan. Every kid has
Kamehameha.
Everybody has tried to do Kamehameha. Everybody tried to give Goku their spirit energy watching him. Putting your hands up in the air. That's I want to say one of the greatest pieces of fiction in history.
Yes.
Facts.
From my knowledge, from what we have experienced in this time.
Heavily goated.
Do y'all have any good Dragon Ball Z stories from your childhood? Or things that you used to do other than doing some of the moves, something that you used to do that related towards Dragon Ball Z? I can start us off.
Go ahead.
Just to give y'all some time.
Take it away.
As kids in elementary, one of the kids in our class, dads, was an artist. So he used to have a whole bunch of the books and stuff. So he used to have the books for all the Dragon Ball Z characters and stuff in them. And he used to bring them in for us and stuff. And they had probably every couple weeks he'd have a new book for us. And we used to sit there instead of coloring it in, because if they were like coloring books, we used to throw the white paper on the top and go ahead and get your trace on. And we used to sit in class and go ahead and trace. And that was good times, man. That's a very vivid memory in my head. I wish I still had one of them books to this day.
I used to draw a lot of cartoon characters when I was younger. I got really good at drawing Dragon Ball Z characters when I was younger. I used to be drawing them for other kids. That's how good I got at it. And I got pretty good at it to the point my mom used to like, you tracing that? No, I'm not tracing it. My mom like, do it again. Sit there and draw that. She's like, nah, you ain't do it the first time. Because, like, it was one time I drew Goku, I want to say. I drew Goku or Vegeta. I remember showing my mom. And I remember drawing that off my memory. Mm-hmm. And I went and showed my mom because it was a dope-ass picture. My mom just messing with me. Like, no, you ain't draw that. You traced that. I'm like, no. She like, show me. So I'm trying to draw it again. But I'm messing up.
It's a lot of pressure on.
I'm messing up. And I see my mom, I see you did trace that. I'm like, I did trace this. I'm like, bro, this is the best piece I've ever drawn of this. And I didn't trace. I was mad as hell. But other than that, it was just Dragon Ball Z was like the first, like, in a sense, cartoon I could talk about that everybody around you like would talk about versus like trying to go into other cartoons that people like, nigga, you watch this? Like, the fuck are you watching? Blah.
Everybody watch Dragon Ball.
Everybody
I don't
watched
care what
it.
kind of kids you was, hard, soft, tough.
Except it was one dude who said, he's like, y'all niggas wasn't outside when y'all was kids. Like, bro, like real niggas didn't watch that shit, bro. I was 15 out here in the street selling drugs. I got shot, nigga. Everybody's like, bro, bro, Goku would have dodged that bullet.
So you should have been watching to get the moves, nigga.
Bro, they was cooking that nigga. They like, bro, like you sitting here bragging about getting shot at 15. Like, meanwhile, niggas in the house safe watching Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Like, nigga, you should have been in the house. Motherfucker. That's what it sound like.
No, there was when I was in middle school, so I couldn't have been older than 12, 13, bro. This one dude came up to school with a gunshot wound in his fucking stomach. Like he had been to the hospital or something, bro. But that nigga, oh God, he was shot. Like you could see
came
it.
to
And
class?
he took it off and he was showing niggas like bragging about this. Yes. Anyways, back to Dragon Ball Z.
Somebody compared that nigga to G Baby. He's about like we was at watching Dragon Ball Z. Meanwhile, this nigga, and there's a picture of G Baby.
Don't do G Baby like that. G Baby going down the history. Rest in peace,
Bro.
G Baby. Even though you fictional.
I fucking love that movie till that scene came up, and I'm like, bro, I thought this was supposed to be a positive movie.
Nigga boo. Sorry, Dragon Ball Z, but listen, nigga boo-hooing. As a kid, you really sitting there damn near mad. You ready to fight somebody. Why the hell did you shoot my nigga? Not G Baby.
Of all people.
G Baby.
Of all people.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Alicia.
I didn't want to shut a tip down. Hold on. Go ahead, Alicia.
Oh, my favorite Dragon Ball memory?
Yes.
The video games. The video games were heat. I was invested.
Budokai.
Budokai.
I hated that one mission in Budokai. Everybody who's played it knows this mission where you got to be Goku, you got to hold Raditz still.
Oh my.
Yeah. God. God. Yeah. God. Yeah.
I
You
got
got to get him lined up on that line.
Yep.
Nigga,
You're like,
That should be so irritating.
I'm like, why am I not beating this nigga's ass? Like, why are we doing this right now?
that shit. I'm like, bro, it should not be this difficult to line this nigga up, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta
video
keep
games
spinning the
were
stick back and
fire.
forth and shit.
All the cool
So
moves.
you was
in
lining them
the
up for Piccolo?
background.
Who's you lining them up for?
For the special beam
Yeah,
cannon?
you was lining him up for Piccolo, do the
Yeah.
special beam cannon. But he couldn't shoot it till you had him lined up on that line for a
exactly.
certain amount of
Yeah.
time.
Damn, I can't remember. Them Budokais was heat.
Fire.
Man,
1, 2, and 3. They
Yeah.
3 was high, but them first 2
The first.
heat.
I just remember all the characters from those games and like the
Heat.
crazy abilities that you'd be able to use.
Then you got to do all that extra shit.
Man, that should take me so far back. That was talking
Go ahead, Alicia. Finish.
Oh, and they had they had one on the, I don't even know what it was called, but it was on the Game Boy Color. That's how old this game was. And I used to play the fuck out of that shit. I used to be on there and they're like, what are you playing? I'm like, Dragon Ball. Shh.
I'm busy.
They're like, come on, ha. I'd be like, oh, I got my super. I'm going Super Saiyan with it. They'd be like, okay, loser.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like the only experience I could really think of outside of like what y'all was saying, which I got some experience with, would be like because I had DirecTV growing up, so they had the East and the West channels, right? So if you missed something, you could watch it again, or if you watched something that shit was heat, you could watch it again 3 hours later, and it was some of the most satisfying things. I remember on Namek when Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. I stayed up to watch that shit again, nigga.
You know what I feel
You
bad?
could've rewatched that
You know
shit.
what I feel bad for Josh for? When Josh first time seeing it, like even though the episode was like already out, but when that shit first dropped on Toonami, we was like 6, 7 years old because Dragon Ball Z came out in the 90s originally.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when that shit first dropped,
Josh, you did. Oh,
he was young.
I
but-
mean, no, nigga, I picked it up.
It
I'm not
No, he
saying it
picked it up.
neither.
Yeah.
I just remember going to school the next day and all the kids in the huddle was talking like, "Bro, did you see that last night? Did you see that?"
Yeah.
5 o'clock is when that shit. 5 o'clock
Yeah.
p.m. Toonami always
Mhm.
fucking came on.
You had to get home. Niggas went straight home. We got to go in the house. We'll be back outside after this episode go off.
Yeah, for real.
You'll be outside playing.
Stop what you're doing.
4:55 hit. Everybody go in the house to go watch
Dragon
Dragon Ball Z,
Ball?
then come back outside to go
Mhm.
play. Dragon Ball Z was the fucking shit. Who's your favorite character outside of Goku?
Vegeta, hands down.
Daddy
Not even
Vegeta.
close.
My baby.
The most well-developed
Character
character
development.
on the show.
He
Bar
definitely
none.
had great character development. I ain't gonna cap.
Did he though?
Yes, bro. Hold
Yeah.
on now.
He did. He
What
became a whole
you
family,
mean?
family man.
A brutal Saiyan murder machine where his whole his daddy and his whole planet got destroyed, and he's serving an overlord who don't fuck with him in the first place. Then he goes to Earth, he loses to Goku, and then he has to come to grips that like he ain't all that. And then they go to Namek, and he's like, I'm a Super Saiyan, like I really fuck y'all niggas up for real. He getting done dirty by the Ginyu Squad, getting done dirty by Zarbite, even though he got his get back, and then he got killed by Frieza. Schooled that nigga, and he was crying the whole time. He gave up fighting because he realized
that
he
nigga begged
Super
Goku, like, kill this nigga, please.
Yeah, oh
Goku.
He was like, brother.
And then
Saiyan's really a cheat code, though, when you think about it.
Yeah,
Because if you beat
better
them
kill
to
them.
if they're on the verge of death, like, so if Frieza beating up Vegeta and everything and basically killing him, like, at whatever power level Vegeta was fighting him at, his body will remember that strength. So now that's his new base power. So if you fighting a Saiyan and you don't kill them and they going above their normal power level, whatever power level that they peaked at before they got on the verge of death,
That's their new power level.
Yeah, that's their new base power level.
Yeah.
So that's how they're able to go Super Saiyan so easy and everything after they go the first time. Cause
yeah, they knew to that shit now, or they used to that shit now. But then in the Cell Saga and everything, when he was still being super prideful and everything, and ended up Cell going perfect, and then the whole shit with him saving Gohan, even though he sold, and he was the reason that Cell ended up becoming perfect in the first place. And then in the Buu Saga, it all culminated when he ended up sacrificing himself to try and kill Buu, because he realized how much of a part he played and letting himself get controlled by Bibbidi or Bobbidi, whatever the fuck his name is.
Bobbidi.
And then
Vegeta be fucking up a lot. What you saying? That?
But
That's what I'm
that nigga
saying.
let himself get
Character
controlled
development.
though, because he wanted an excuse to fight Goku.
He wanted
Because
to
he
get
was
that
gonna
power.
fight him in the tournament before all that shit came down with the Supreme Khan and all that.
He wanted that power.
He was just thirsty for a fight because Goku had been gone for so long.
Meanwhile, you know Goku was holding back Super Saiyan 3 that whole time they was fighting.
Vegeta was pissed.
He was pissed when he fought.
All that work for nothing.
Just thinking about the original when Goku was a kid.
Dragon
Ball.
That's another thing I wanted to say.
Like not
Akira
even Dragon Ball,
Toriyama.
just Dragon Ball.
Akira Toriyama is one of the manga / anime creators that was able to take his original show, do a spinoff of it, and the spinoff is just as popular, if not more popular than the original. Then do a third spinoff. GT, he really didn't have a hand in. That's probably why I wasn't hit like that.
Yeah, because once they got to GT, I was like, I'm trying to fuck with you, Goku.
But then they brought Dragon Ball Super, and that was hitting just as hard as Dragon Ball Z.
Hold on now. Got a little too much dip on your chip. It was.
They lost me at the GT, so I didn't really get into
like
the supers and everything. I stopped at Dragon Ball Z
B
and then GT
Max. It's a B Max.
Dragon Ball Super, the Super Saiyan God, where he's fighting Beerus, that was a pretty decent arc. Him fighting Goku and Frieza, it's like, y'all kind of milking it now. The Goku Black, that was, to me, very mid arc.
I would
The Tournament of Power, though?
Tournament of Power was heat. That's when they started to get back to their roots.
Him going Ultra Instinct, and when old girl, what's her name? Kaba, I think it was her name, when she did that combined power and Goku doing Kamehameha and surfed on her power beam to blast her.
That shit was cool.
Those two scenes literally made Crunchyroll, the app, shut down because they had so many people on the app at one time. Like, you couldn't watch it because so many people was on there.
That was a time, bro. The Tournament of Power days. Everybody every week was tuning in to see what the fuck happened, bro.
That shit.
And them niggas was not let down. That's when they started to get back to what they were doing best. But the storyline and everything, and the story just, it died off when Super came.
So y'all said Vegeta is y'all favorite character?
Yeah. He's he.
See, I like Piccolo, man.
I was gonna say honorable mention.
I fuck with Piccolo. He was really Goku Kid's daddy.
No Gohan?
No, he wasn't. He was
really Goku Kid's daddy.
No, he wasn't. That's just a
Daddy's
popular
propaganda.
That's just
He was a stepdad
that's just a popular
without the
thing.
real name stepdad.
He
was a real good godfather. He was the best godfather a
He was
kid
a
could ask
sensei.
for.
In the later arcs,
That's a godfather.
they really play
He was
him
a
up as the
godfather.
daddy.
I will give him Godfather.
I'm
I would say
saying he was the
he was
best
a goddaddy.
godfather a kid can
Yeah.
have.
bare minimum Uncle Piccolo. That's what he was.
Yeah.
He was. Everybody say here talking about how he raised Gohan and everything. When he did.
I know you did.
He kind of did.
trained
Goku
him.
was out in these streets, bro.
This nigga Goku in
Hold
different
on now.
worlds, hyperbolic time chamber. This nigga, where you at with these kids?
Goku
Who taking
was,
these kids?
Goku was
Piccolo
in a
was the
hyperbolic
name.
time chamber with Gohan.
Literally,
he was.
look, bro, and then like
the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gohan only went in there one
They
time.
only
Oh, he had
one
one at one
time.
time? Okay.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the series, he was with Gohan when he was a kid, and then the whole shit happened with Raditz.
Did-
He died, so he wasn't with his son, and Piccolo stepped up. Like
That's when he was. That's when he was
like
training
the
them.
Nigga, you shouldn't
like
be
a
out here
good
dying.
godfather.
He even training Gohan's children.
He literally
He's
died
been training Gohan's
with
kids
Piccolo's attack
too.
so he could make sure that Raditz died. What
Now
are you
he
saying?
is great,
Nigga shouldn't have
great
died.
uncle.
Okay, that's fair.
Piccolo.
That nigga's
No, Piccolo is just so originally this is just a rumor. Apparently, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to follow Gohan. That's why Goku died in the first saga. Originally, he wasn't supposed to come back.
They were definitely trying to do that in the Buu arc. It was Gohan's
Yeah.
show.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
For what it
supposed to be
was.
Gohan's. Gohan was supposed to take over Dragon Ball Z, but because Goku was so popular of a character, that's basically that's just a rumor.
He became.
But
He was him.
Goku died during the Saiyan saga, beginning of Saiyan saga. He ends up coming back. Piccolo only had him during that time Goku was gone to like train him and everything. Then Goku comes back, fights Vegeta and everything. Gets his body, every bone in his body pretty much broken, so he's now resting. So now to wish everybody back that died, they had to go to Namek.
Bulma,
So-
Krillin, and Gohan are the only ones that went.
Yeah, they went there. Piccolo got wished back. And then Piccolo also got wished to be at Namek. So that's why he was at Namek before Goku got there. Goku had to fly there.
Yeah.
Piccolo got wished to be at Namek.
He's
So
still
that's
a
why
deadbeat.
Piccolo was there, and that's why he was. That's why he was there banging.
He got goatee and all these other little
And then,
motherfuckers.
Yeah, all the
literally
kids.
saves him life. Saves his life when he goes Super Saiyan. Tells Gohan to get the fuck on. Goes back.
Yeah.
They go back to Earth. Namek blows up. He's stuck on the whatever planet where he learned instant transmission. And then eventually he gets back, and Trunks kills Frieza before Goku teleports there and does it himself.
Yeah.
And then he's there for the next couple years until Gohan get a little bit older. He's there. They're training.
No, he died again. So he died in the Cell Saga.
No, I'm
Then he
saying
was
like
gone for
the
8 years.
years before the 17, 18, and
He was gone during that time because when he came back, Goku was there for a year before the androids came.
He literally was a deadbeat.
He was a deadbeat. But
no, I'm not.
You
I'm
can
not,
stay
but
dead.
I'm not.
Nigga
but
stay
dead.
After Trunks had
not my Goku.
after Trunks came
my
back.
God.
After Trunks came back the first time, he told them a year from now, Goku will get sick from a heart virus. Take this medicine; it will save you from dying during this heart virus.
He said,
That's when the
"Fuck
androids
that
came.
shit."
No, he took it. It just affected him way sooner than they expected.
Yeah. Nigga had a heart attack.
So
Pretty sure. Check
Vegeta killed the first android, and Piccolo seen what Vegeta did the same thing to Dr. Gero.
It's about
Goku healed
17,
up.
18?
Yep. No, Android 19 and 20.
19, okay, 19, 20.
And then 17, 18 came back.
Yeah.
Then that's when Piccolo was fighting Android 17. Then Cell came and all that shit. Then Goku died again. Then Goku was gone for 8 years. Then he
That's
came
why-
back for that day.
Yeah, like he wanted to die. He was down to save niggas. The niggas
Someone
should have
gotta
died.
take-
I know what you saying. I understand. I don't necessarily disagree. That don't make him a deadbeat dad because he died.
Goku
Yeah,
fucked-
he was- he
Time to
was fighting.
technically do.
He was boxing.
Technically do.
Man.
He
Deadbeat.
wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the fair. Favorite villain.
My favorite character of
Oh, yeah. Right, George.
Dragon Ball Z,
My favorite was Cell.
Chaozu.
I like Cell.
Nigga, what
Outta
the fuck?
here, bro.
Nigga, explain yourself now.
Budokai. It was the funniest scene where that nigga just strapped himself to somebody and just blow himself up.
Literally.
That's always
That's
the-
literally that
Bruh.
nigga move. That I'm going suicide bomb.
And then what's funny is that
All your help would go down when you did that shit.
You
but
be
then-
pissed.
Negative.
but then
You
the-
trying to get away from that nigga.
the funny thing is, after you do it, at the end, you will hit TN wouldn't even be on the battlefield. You just hear TN's voice, Chaozu, every single time. But that's my favorite character, Chaozu and TN.
Who you got?
Favorite villain? I would say it's pretty handily.
I'm with you on that. See, we
That's
had
what
an
I
eye
said.
today. and I
I said
like-
Cell was- It's in between Cell and Majin Buu. And just the booze. You got all of them in one. It's like
Cell used to be whooping ass.
Cell
He
literally
was just
really
hard.
that nigga.
He was hard.
And he was that
was
nigga. He was
hard.
the suave, cool
Yeah,
ass nigga.
like, he was just like,
I know
I want
I'm
the
the shit,
smoke.
and y'all ain't shit, and I ain't even gonna raise my voice. I'm just gonna talk calmly and beat your
Yeah.
ass the whole time.
He kind of creeped me out when I was little. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
nigga was
Cell
too
hard.
calm.
He
He
had
was
one
a
of the
villain.
coldest reveals in Dragon Ball, like
That's
for
what I'm
sure. It was all dead quiet, looking around, niggas dying all in the city and
bro.
shit. Then all of a sudden, this
He
nigga
just
pop up around the corner,
walking.
ugly as
He just looked
hell.
gross as fuck.
Ugly
Yeah, that's what
as
I'm
hell.
saying.
And I'm not even
He's
at
like a
full
giant
power.
grasshopper.
That's
Bruh.
literally damn
But-
with his tail.
Nigga absorb people through his tail hole, nigga. Like,
Yeah, that nigga had a urethra coming out his ass. Just suck them niggas up with it.
Wait, what's your favorite villain? Down, I got to follow.
Super Boo and Kid Boo both. For
I'm
different
saying we gonna
reasons.
combine. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
ask
was-
y'all what's y'all favorite boo.
That was my next question.
What is your favorite boo?
I don't know. I'm stuck between Super Boo and Kid Boo.
No,
'Cause
Kid
Super
was funny.
Super Boo was dope.
Yeah,
He was just dope.
Yeah, that's true.
Hands down, beating ass and everything. But Kid Boo, when that nigga came, he was just straight menace.
He a little menace. That's how I like
Yeah.
him.
great minute.
When that nigga went to heaven and started beating niggas' ass because
Oh my God, forget about
he was, first off, after he first revealed himself, they thought he was a shit. That nigga immediately tried to blow up the planet. Vegeta smacked that shit out of here. He's like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Like, no, you just
Child.
tried. Nigga can't. Vegeta told him to try it again, so he made a bigger one about to blow this bitch up. They teleport away. Kid Buu was so pissed. He started jumping planet to planet, blowing them up, looking for Vegeta and Goku. When he couldn't find them, that nigga went to heaven and started beating their ass in heaven. And it's just like, bro, like,
Wipe him from existence.
The ultimate, if it's up, it's stuck. That was the ultimate. If it's a nigga, go to heaven to beat your ass.
it's like, we already dead. What happens after we leave this? We about to find out. And the only reason he didn't kill them in heaven is because he finally sensed Goku and Vegeta and he left them to go fight them. That's the only reason he left. The way he just showed up and just started wrecking shit, that's why I'm like, I fuck with him.
Yeah,
That
Kid was
nigga's
my
an entertainer,
favorite
bro.
too.
He
Yeah.
bored fighting them niggas, bro.
Yeah.
He is a savage.
Oh no, new favorite character, Hercule.
Hercule was a good one.
Yeah,
I fucked with
I
Hercule.
understand.
Oh, Master Roshi, honorable mention.
Yeah.
People sleep on Master Roshi when really
Bro, he's so
was
funny in the
He taught
Japanese
Goku-
version.
he taught Goku and all them how to fight.
I like
He
him
was- he
better
was
in
the
Dragon
nigga.
Ball.
He was funny as fuck.
Dragon Ball Roshi? Yeah.
Dragon Ball Roshi
you
is
gotta think
funny
about
as
Dragon Ball
hell.
Roshi. Yeah, he fighting Earth niggas. By the time Z came around, niggas, aliens and all this shit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Mind
Like,
you,
he was,
And he was in there smoking weed, chilling.
Frieza was
he
that.
was so funny, bro.
Frieza was that strong without training.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Nah,
the
Frieza
reason
was...
the reason he became Golden Frieza is because he finally took the time to train to get stronger.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh wait, I can actually get stronger than what I am.
Nah, Frieza
Oh,
was heat
bet.
too. But he was
Apparently,
just so fucking
Respect
little
on his
whiny ass.
Yeah.
He's one
allegedly,
note.
He
they
was
were
the first transgender character. I'm gonna say transgender Dragon Ball Z character. You didn't know what the fuck Frieza was.
The original Daydum was
Nigga is
Frieza.
Trans Frieza.
But rumor has it that they're supposed to be bringing Super back for some more arcs and stuff. They might introduce Broly into this arc and everything, like actual show wise. But with him passing, I don't know how much it's gonna come along. But apparently in the manga, Frieza got another form, like, and he's black now, like Frieza Black.
Black
So
Frieza.
like, he talks so much about monkeys and everything. Now he became one.
That's
Nigga went
crazy.
from,
my favorite Boo, though, real quick, is Super Boo, specifically when he absorbed Gotenks. When he absorbed him and he was fighting Ultimate Gohan, and he was cooking that nigga. Like, that nigga has so much bravado and all this shit, bro. And the way he was just talking all this shit, man.
Super Boo was
What
the
a
first.
time to be alive.
Super Boo was the first one to break anime unwritten rule, where you attack somebody mid transformation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like an anime, that's like an unspoken rule. Like somebody's about to
They
transform.
always let him transfer.
wait.
but
Let him
he
do the
did
whole
not.
scene.
No.
Let him
He
do
said,
the
"What's
whole
my bitch? Mom, bitch,
That nigga
You think
Trunks
you finna get
got up.
stronger?
No,
You think you finna get stronger?
Goten and Trunks, they was about to fuse.
Yeah.
As soon as they was like doing the fusion, he just came and socked Trunks in the face. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "You wait until he's like,
Nigga
you wait
do
until
the
he's done."
And what was funny? What was funny about the interaction? Boo didn't even remember them because he had fought Gotenks before that when they was fused.
Yep.
And he see them two separate. He's like, "These the niggas? This the nigga you want me to fight?" And then they feel like, oh, I remember you.
They stacked up.
Then he started dogging us. Then he just started dogging him. And I remember that scene. We need to switch the topic because we've been on this for a minute. But
it's deserved, though.
Dragon Ball Z, I could talk about that all
Super
day,
Boo's-
honestly.
the scene that stands out most to me is when he showed up at the lookout. And he Piccolo was like, you know, they was trying to buy time for Goku and them to get there, but they couldn't. So Piccolo was like, you know, why don't you go down there on Earth and fight some? And there's some pretty strong fighters down there trying to buy time. So Boo walks around the whole lookout, just counting how many people are on Earth. And he's like, okay, stood there, put his hand up, shot beams down all the way to Earth and killed everybody, bro. And he's like, all right, I'm done. Now run me my face. So then Piccolo made this giant, I forgot what those things called. You know, the little sand things you flip it for time or whatever.
Oh yeah, this is time.
Yeah.
Time, sands of time, whatever we call it, or time. Sand,
But everybody
time
knows what you're
sand.
talking about. Piccolo made one of those. And he like once this goes all the way down to the bottom, your fighter will be here. So he just sat there patiently waiting. And Chi-Chi ass can't stand Chi-Chi.
Man,
Her ass walked up on
Don't
Boo
go on
talking shit
Chi-Chi
and
like
smacked
that.
him in the face. That nigga Boo turned her ass to an egg and then stepped on her.
do you know who I am?
Like Chi-Chi, I couldn't stand her. Bro, the planet about to be blown up. Gohan can't go fight. Like he needs to study for his test.
One thing, they was the worst at keeping the planet safe. I'm gonna say that. Them niggas was the worst
The
at keeping the
protectors.
planet. Them niggas ain't protect shit.
They brought
wasn't
more
their
smoke
fault.
onto them, bro.
It wasn't their fault.
Everybody was damn near stronger than them, though. If you really think about it, everybody they face was stronger than them.
They might
They-
win, but they get their ass beat first.
Well,
They get their ass
Frieza
beat.
thing was Namek, so Frieza wasn't at Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Cell, Dr. Gero was pissed because Goku whooped his ass when he was a kid, so he
Yeah.
wanted to get stronger to kill Goku. That one, they thought Dr. Gero was dead.
Yeah.
So, like, that ain't really his fault. Majin Buu and all them, everybody always came to Earth looking to fight Goku.
yeah.
So that's why Goku, after he died during the Cell Saga,
Mm-hmm.
that's why he said, I'm going to just stay dead this time. They was going to wish him back, but he's like,
Yeah.
don't wish me back because
It's
all
too much
these-
smoke on my ass.
yeah, it's too much shit
have a
happening
kid
on
now,
Earth
I
and
don't wanna
putting
take care of
everybody in danger.
Yeah.
I'm going to just stay dead so that way the Earth can be safe. So that's why Goku
Chose
never
to
came
be a
back.
Deadbeat dad.
I was just saying, take
So
care,
nigga couldn't even
take care of
the-
my kid.
nigga,
Hey, you know what's funny?
I'm coming back to take the smoke from my kids. I'm just saying.
No, you know what's
He
funny?
said, "Lay me to rest."
Chi-Chi was pregnant with Gotenks during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Lay me to
So like
rest.
Goku died right before that. Goku died right before that, and it's like I'm just stay dead.
You know
Like,
what he
Piccolo
was-
Nigga
died.
ain't gonna even see your. Nigga ain't gonna see your son
I
get
forgot
born.
about Goten,
Hey,
bro.
Gotenks
Fuck.
didn't meet Goku until he was 8 years old.
Oh, bro.
And he ain't a deadbeat dad, Josh.
Come on.
The nigga
Who
had
was
an option to
raising
come back
him?
to life, Josh.
I'm
And he
having,
ain't a deadbeat daddy.
He said, "Don't do it.
I'm having a moment.
Leave me in the grave."
Nigga said, "Fuck them kids."
Fuck
That was the
them
real
kids.
definition of "fuck them kids."
Hey, like that one
That's what
day,
I'm saying.
that one day that Goku was coming back, everybody was so excited. Gotenks never met him.
He said, "My
He
dad."
never knew what his dad. He was nervous to meet Goku that first time.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
And
'cause-
Goku walked
mean-
up on him. He's like, "Hi, I'm Gotenks." He's like, "Hi, I'm Goku." And that nigga ran straight to Goku, like gave him a hug. He's like, because Gotenks hiding behind Chi-Chi. He looked at Chi-Chi like, Chi-Chi, I think you got a little me hiding behind you right there.
Bruh.
That's like me and your
Exactly.
kid after you just got out of jail.
I was just about to say. He knew what he was doing.
nigga Goku was locked up.
But-
He said, "I need to rest. I've been
He was
fighting
in
for
college,
Rest,
years."
baby.
rest in
He was in
peace, Akira
college.
Toriyama.
Yeah, thanks.
Rest in
Thanks for being the
peace.
goat.
We just did half the podcast.
dedicated.
Deserved
to you.
it.
Thanks for
It-
that
it's
nugget.
this the impact it had in our lives.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
kids. It was deserved.
I wouldn't be the anime watcher I am if I didn't get my start.
I wouldn't
Okay.
have. I wouldn't have picked my big toe in it for real. For real, I ain't really went dive in. I think my big.
You
toe
just
in
got to
it.
find the right one for you.
I just want to say,
Yeah,
Inuyasha. I
that's
used
what
to
I
fuck
tell
with
people.
that.
I got animes for you, bro.
Yu is it Yu Yu Hakusho?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fuck with Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's another one that's heavily slept on. I've been telling Josh to try to watch it, but
Oh, you ain't
because,
never watched Yu Yu Hakusho?
because it's old,
I ain't
because of
never
how it
seen it
looks,
either.
he can't get with it.
I'm still on like 7 episodes in to this
Yu Yu
day.
Hakusho, my shit. See, I fucked with all
Josh
those.
just need like first off, Yu Yu Hakusho is not even that long of a show.
Mm-mm.
Total, I think it's not even 200 episodes of a whole entire show.
Oh, that's
but-
not bad.
Once you get to the Dark Tournament, you will see that set the ground. That was the blueprint of every other anime to do a tournament arc
Mm-hmm.
like that
It
because
set the
it wasn't just
ground.
focusing on our main team.
Mm-hmm.
But majority was focusing on the main team, but it went through round. It built characters outside of just the main people.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the tournament is built into the biggest fight between the main character and the main villain.
Yeah.
But each round is building the characters around them, too, and building relationships and shit like that. It was a fight. I think the Dark Tournament is like 55, 60 episodes in by the time shit starts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add it back to the list.
I think my big toe in.
Because I be cycling through some of like the weekly stuff, trying to find some little hidden gems in there every now and then.
Bro, I'm telling you, watch it. It still holds up to this day. It's older, but it still holds up.
Definitely do.
I'm gonna tap it.
But we can go ahead and end it right there.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, the only topic I had was shortly after last week, we ended up finding out that Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson
That's so
in a
unnecessary.
boxing match.
Who y'all got winning?
That's real. That's not.
No, it's legit.
Mike Tyson is
I thought that was
57,
fake.
and
He's
Jake Paul is
57.
yeah, and Jake Paul is
Jake Paul's 31.
27.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Logan
He's
Paul is older than him. Logan
27?
Paul's younger than us.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
Who y'all got winning? I got Mike. I'm sorry.
I want
is
Mike
real.
to win.
I heard that nigga been walking around with Kane lately or something.
Mike
I heard
Tyson?
that somewhere.
Have you
But-
been seeing footage of him? Like
That
he-
nigga been in the gym hitting shit.
I heard that clip was from like 4 months ago. I seen that a long time ago.
Which
That
one?
one.
No, it's
I feel
more,
still about that one clip.
it's
I'm
more
thinking of.
updated one.
But
Not the body ones when he hit them with the body. When he got the body bag on. And he hit, it's more than that. It's clips.
Mike Tyson, he still got it for a 57-year-old.
yeah,
I don't know. I want Mike to win. I'm rooting for Mike.
you know what
But
I hate?
because Jake Paul has actually been trained and everything, and he's younger, this is like prime Mike Tyson, or hell, even 5 years ago, Mike Tyson. I won't say 5 years ago. This was 10 years ago, Mike Tyson. I would confidently say Mike. I just don't want to see Mike get. I don't want to say embarrassed, but lose to Jake Paul, because Jake is only fighting niggas that don't box for real or old niggas.
Yeah,
You picked the right old nigga this time.
look, man.
Or the wrong old nigga, I should say.
The only reason I kind of lean towards Jake is because I don't think Mike has the wind to go for a long period of time.
Who say it's going that long? That's the thing. He still got power.
He still got power, but I don't think he got the power he used to have.
But that's what I'm saying. Even though it's not the power he used to have, the power he used to have was like some unbelievable power. But you take that unbelievable power down to some, damn, nigga, that's some real power. He still got that some real power
But Jake-
behind that motherfucker.
But Jake can actually box too. So
Yeah, he
that's
can.
the only reason.
Mm.
And Mike is older and he's slower than what he used to be. He's fast to us, but to people who actually box, they're like, okay, Mike, you're clearly not what you used to be.
Even boxers be looking like, that nigga still got some speed on that.
He still got some speed, but if he was like
Yeah.
actually fighting people that's like actually
Yeah.
actively going,
Oh, yeah, nah.
he ain't doing that. That's the only reason why I think Mike might lose, only because I don't think he's going to have the win to go long. If Jake can make the matches stretch, I think that's where Mike's at
How many rounds is
a
it?
loss.
I was just thinking that. I gotta look
See how
it
many
up.
rounds? Is it going to be like a 7 or 8 rounder?
I don't think it's going to be that long.
No, it's got to be probably 3 6-minute rounds or something like that.
I think 5 to 6
Hell
max.
Nah. 3 6 Hell no, ain't gonna be no 3 6 minutes. That's a long ass time in that ring. 3 6 minute rounds? 6 minutes in a fight?
Bro, what?
Yep. Y'all never boxed before. Or
I
wrestled?
have.
Okay, so
Not
you
a
know,
little bit.
I have and I remember we had to go it was just 2.5 minutes we had to go.
nigga.
Nigga, that was
And
the longest.
that feel like forever.
That 2.5 minutes, nigga, was the longest. Bro, I remember we just go at some point. I'm just like, y'all, like, bro, it's been longer than 2.5 minutes, bro. I'm like, y'all just got us out here swinging. I couldn't even really throw a punch no more. I'm like, bro,
No, that's really be them 2.5 minutes. Because I was saying, I didn't box, but I wrestled.
I feel like Mike
And-
Tyson gonna win for the PR.
no. I think Jake's undefeated right now.
No, he lost one. He lost to Tommy Fury.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
they actually did fight?
Yeah. Like the first time it got canceled, then eventually they did fight, and Tommy won by decision. And that's when kind of the hype behind Jake Paul kind of died down, because the undefeated thing was kind of, it was over
Keep
with.
him afloat.
Yeah, because he's had 2 fights, I think, since that loss, and he's won both of them. And now this is more so just getting back in the limelight. Like that's kind of what I hate. I still can't find how many rounds it is.
When is that happening? Did they say?
Just
in a couple months.
It's gonna be live on Netflix.
Yeah,
July 20th.
Yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix getting in the streaming game.
they really been.
They next up.
They've been hosting a lot of live shit. The Dave
Netflix-
Chappelle on New Year's Eve live.
Award shows.
The award shows. They didn't have award shows on their live. They done had a couple things on their live so far.
They need to
I
drop
just
Love Is
remember
Blind.
too, you said award shows made me think of
I still
Jujutsu
ain't watched
Kaisen
it,
just
at least. I
won
gotta
so many
watch.
fucking Anime of the Year
So
awards, bro.
good this season.
That's one Mondo can get into.
What?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I still
Jujutsu
haven't watched that.
Kaisen.
It's like top of the list right now. It's on top.
Now I'm gonna tell you this, Alicia. Don't try to understand the power scaling.
What you mean?
Don't try.
Don't
to
even.
understand
Don't even worry about it.
You gonna,
This-
so I'm gonna explain it real short and simple. It's gonna be super strong niggas you gonna see early as hell, and then
Oh, okay.
you gonna think that shit regular. It's not regular.
Not at
It's
all.
not even
okay.
close to regular.
Like
It's like the biggest outliers you see in them. Kind of the second thing you see. You see regular niggas,
Bro.
and you see them, and you like shit.
and the second season made you like really showed you like it's a difference in power because
okay.
the teacher Gojo, like he's known as the strongest sorcerer. So when he fighting, he whooping ass. It's like okay, damn, like bet. Then you see the main character fight somebody. It's like okay, he kind of like banging too. So like he can't be that far behind him. And then you see him fight one of the characters that Gojo fought, and you see how much he's struggling against that character. It's like, damn, that he's just that much stronger than
Yeah,
Looks
like
lit. It looks lit.
Gojo will like enemies will make plans to make sure they can keep Gojo distracted long enough to execute their plans and leave because they know they can't stop that nigga.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole second season happened because the whole first half of the second season is to get Gojo out the picture so we can do our plan.
Y'all gonna have to send that to me in the text message so I can remember.
Oh yeah,
Bro, just start. I'm telling you, it's
Hold on,
fire.
say.
It's
Text me the lesson name after we done.
the nigga just
So I can remember it.
cheat code. The creator of the show, he actually hates Gojo. He hates that he created that character because he feel like people who read the manga or watch the show just feel like everything's gonna be okay because when Gojo come, he's just gonna fix everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He's like he
Oh,
made
no,
too
you
strong of a
Gotta
character.
have a hero.
Yeah.
He has this power called infinity, to where if you too weak of a person, you physically cannot touch him. He don't even have to be looking at you. I'll be like this trying to say, "Hey, yo, Josh," but his infinity is stopping me from touching him.
Get your hands off me,
But
dirty
I think I'm
that.
touching him, but it's
Get your
stopping me
hands
from
on me.
touching. Like that's how strong he is, bro. He's
So
the
back up
fighting
off
in it
me.
is actually pretty top notch.
Bet. Because Demon Slayer pissing me off.
You
It's
still watching?
Again, on my
no,
last fucking
this show
nerve.
too is like don't get it. This show is don't get attached to characters.
Okay. See, I like shows
See,
like that.
that's just anime. In
I like
general.
shows like
I
that,
learned that
Tori.
alone.
Not like this. Not
No.
like this show.
You
But that's
meet
most-
a character, you see them in a fight, you like, okay, these niggas gonna be around for a while. Or it be the niggas that you don't think you meet a one-off time and then they in the rest of the story. But the whole flip flop, you meet a character early on, them motherfuckers could die any moment.
Do y'all care if I spoil this one scene?
No.
About somebody
wait.
dying?
The show you just told us
Yeah.
about? No, I don't care. 'cause
I don't care. Really.
By the time I
yeah,
get
by the
to
time
it,
I will forget.
exactly. That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for the listeners. This character Nobara, right?
Mhm.
She's one of the dopest female characters in anime that I've seen. She's not a damsel in distress character. She's not the whole 3-team person is 2 dudes and a girl.
Hate
I'm
that.
so much behind these guys and I'm trying to play catch up, blah blah. She's not that character. She
At
hanging
least
her own.
mentally.
She hanging with. To be honest, she hanging with her power is fucking dope.
The ability that she has keeps her in relatively to them. But overall, like skill set and
I'll pick her over Megami. Megami's powers is
Damn, I gotta watch
That's
it.
really good touch.
listen. Megami's power is the only reason why people are like. As far I've only seen anime. You read the manga, so you might know no more than me. You might know more than me, but
I'll base it off the first 2 seasons, bro. Go ahead.
Megami's power is the only reason why he seems as powerful as he is. Nobara, her technique, to be honest, isn't that strong, but the way she uses it is creative and she holds her own with it.
Okay. I'm not gonna go too deep into this because you tweaking right now. What I will say about this is if you put the same technique that Megami has in anybody else's hands, I don't think they would be able to do the same things with it that he does because of how smart he is. His battle sense is literally the reason they win half of their fights. That he's a part of also.
What happened when he fought Toto?
That's a one-on-one.
Bro, every time Megami, I mean, I will give it to Megami. He do be fighting the strongest niggas.
Yeah, like
it don't really do him justice.
Niggas literally always up against it. He fight the one tree curse or whatever, and then he up against it. He got Maki on. Ain't like Maki ain't. I can't like all that.
Yeah,
from what y'all know.
But back to the original thing. Nobara, she's one of the dopest female characters. I'm like, I can't wait to like watch throughout the series, watch her character grow, watch how much stronger she get. And she's like one of the characters that like, I'm just glad to see a woman character not just be a damsel in distress or the romantic interest or something. Like she's actually dope and can handle her own. And she fucking dies in the second season, bro.
I think we're gonna have these strong independent women in these men.
Bro, I was so pissed.
She's a martyr.
when I seen that she died, I'm like, bro, no, she might survive. Them niggas gave that whole episode that she died. They gave her a whole backstory.
9 minutes, bro.
And anime, if niggas is in a fight and they having flashbacks,
they about to end their life.
If it's a whole episode dedicated to their backstory, them niggas just having flashes to like them at the beach and having a good life and shit. It's rap. So you done. Bro, I was so hurt when she died, bro. I'm like, come on now, dog. I was really fucking with her character just for her. Because then all the other, there are some strong women characters in the show, but she was like the main woman character. Mm-hmm. So I will give them that. But like the other up and coming woman characters, I'm like, y'all couldn't fuck with Nobara, man. Y'all was weak.
Rule number 1, don't get attacked.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Get
saying,
attacked.
bro.
Clay was attacked. He's sick. He said, this bitch died.
Megami only survived because of what Sukuna had planned for him.
Yes.
Bro, that
nigga fought Toji. He literally fought. Like, bro, that is a handicap for anybody, bro. And I'm telling you, if you use that fight as your base, bro, tell me another nigga that's surviving that. Yes, Toji killed him. So tell me another nigga that's using Megami's ability with the same brains as him.
Toji's another deadbeat dad. He's Megami's dad.
That nigga's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
Toji sold Megami when he was a baby to get out of a debt.
Hey, shit, nigga had to get rid. I mean, debt free. Shit, gotta get your credit score somehow.
It's giving
Toji's
chainsaw,
the
man.
only one human who's actually done some damage to Gojo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, listeners, for people who don't really listen to anime.
I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just playing.
You're here for it.
Watch some anime.
You're here for the.
But Jujutsu Kaisen,
it's on my list though.
Even if y'all don't watch anime, I guarantee if y'all watch that, it's not a kid show. It's not like the type of show that like I can get into it because it's a cartoon. No, it's an adult show. It just happened to be animated. It's kind of like, it's not comedy wise like the Boondocks, but it's like the Boondocks. So where you like, oh, this ain't a cartoon. This is Boondocks. You watch Jujutsu Kaisen. There's like cussing in it. There's adult themes in it. There's niggas throwing hands. I will say, don't get attached to characters. Don't try to understand the power scale.
Gotcha.
And 3, niggas be jumping.
Oh yeah,
niggas be jumping.
Oh, they straight.
They don't like doing one-on-ones. Yeah, so like when he tried to use Megami in the one-on-one, I'm like, hey, man, we ain't talking about that.
But Megami has the power of not being able to run one-on-ones.
Wait, this nigga, the power is I can't run.
He creates curses, which is in a sense like he could bring up like he can create animals. He can summon curses, but he can summon them.
So he come with the gang.
He said, "You ain't about to catch me. You catch me slack."
But the nigga be getting dog walking because he be fighting the strongest niggas. Like it don't be his fault of the niggas that he fighting. He just end up like whenever it's his time to shine, it just happen to be against a really strong nigga. So that's why I was like,
keep doing him bold.
Yeah,
like damn, you gotta keep writing me, nigga. Write me against somebody weak. Shit.
And these 2 seasons, he's fought 3 so far of what the anime show. He's fought 3 of the strongest niggas, and he lost all 3. So I'm like, in reality, the nigga should have been dead.
Yeah,
but
because you lose against 3 villains. Normally, one of them niggas gonna kill.
Sukuna was about to kill that nigga, then he stopped, and then he's going. When Sukuna seen one of his powers that he have, he's the main bad guy. When he seen one of the main powers he had, he's like, oh, wait, I don't need you to die just yet. And he literally brought him back to life. Like, I don't need you to die just yet. I got plans for you. And then he went and killed that nigga's curse. Like,
And I was on Facebook scrolling, and I watched an episode of Prison. What was it called? Prison Break?
oh, you talking about Prison School?
Prison School. So I was on Facebook, and I scrolled. Listen, I promise to God. Listen, I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling. You know how you get down the reels, and then like the reel popped up, but the angle it was an anime. The angle they had it at was literally an angle from the angle is damn near through the girl legs.
Yeah,
and you can see the other people, but all you see is ass. With
you see
the shadow. It literally like it got it darker, so like you see the shadow of all the prints in the between, with some girls across from her with the titties out. And I was like, this the shit Clay was talking about. Let me tune in.
you see what I mean, though?
and I was like, damn, it's damn near porn.
You see what I mean? I'm like, at this point, y'all might as well show it.
Yeah. And because them little bitches, and they're tough.
They're trying to make money off that motherfucker, bro.
No, for real. It's really like prison, because they in there like, bitch, they was damn near finna jump. They like, bitch, take them clothes off right now so we can see what the fuck you working with. It was damn near it was like they caught her in the shower type shit. No. It was damn near like that.
The show was so
crazy.
The show was so
Okay,
good.
shit was crazy.
Because the one fat kid, I can't remember his name, but like he was down bad. He was down so bad during that whole first season because all the other boys are getting done dirty by the guards, and he's the only one that's not. And he's mad about it because he's like, why do y'all get y'all ass beat? Why can't they beat my ass, bro? Like, it was one of them where she stepped in mud and she told him to lick her shoe clean. One of the boys stopped her. He's like, bro, like, he's not about to lick your shoe clean. That nigga got mad. Nigga, I would lick this shoe clean.
Like, why are you stopping me?
Bro,
I'm horny.
The big
he
horny.
was mad. One of the teachers spit on him. That nigga was getting off on her spit.
So
Like, nigga, I've
he
been
was
trying to
down
bust a
bad.
nut out here for so long, and y'all stop.
So I want to tell Alisha about this one character in there. So
You've seen it too, didn't you?
yeah. So
The horny.
yeah, the
Big horny kitchen.
So there's this essentially it's an all-girls school, and they just started accepting boys and whatever. And like that's why they end up getting locked up, because they acting perverted and all that. So there's
that's how they got locked up, because they was trying to peep on the girls and they got caught. Them niggas had
because
the
they're
phone,
perverted, nigga.
they had the phone coming down with the on
On the
FaceTime.
stream.
They had one phone FaceTime and going down. They was on the FaceTime while the girls in the shower.
10 for creativity. 10 for creativity.
Josh said they were trying to be perverted. No, them niggas was trying to catch. They was trying to catch him.
The big horny.
Anyway, so one of like the council members that's supposed to be watching these niggas and everything, they end up having this situation with the main character. I forget what the first thing that happened was. It was like,
he was up in the tree. She ran into the woods to go take a piss. She didn't know he was up there. She was taking a piss. He fell down and seen her vagina and everything. So she freaked out. Now she's embarrassed because he's seen it. So then she ends up like
cornered that nigga like in the bathroom or some shit. And he was like, "Now let me see yours." Pull that shit out.
Because she like,
I want to watch you pee. I'm like,
she like, you watched me pee. I got embarrassed. So now to make us even, let me watch you pee. So he was like, no. So she's trying to force him to pull his pants down there. She ends up falling. He was holding his pee for so long. She ends up falling. He ends up taking a piss.
Not the arc.
He pissed on her. He pissed on her. So now she's more pissed.
Not the Mr.
So
Literally.
now,
She's pissed.
so now
Pissy.
she want to see his thing and she want to take a piss on him. She want to do both of those to get back at him.
Sound like a good time.
They were in one room. I forgot what room they was in, but then they had to end up hiding because somebody was looking for them. So she pulled his pants down there, then look at his thing. Then she wanted him to take a piss. Somebody started coming. They had to hide up under the bed because they both are virgins and his pants is down. They land close enough to each other. He ends up getting hard and ends up touching her. She faints. she fainted, and when she woke up, she couldn't remember why she fainted or anything. But then, like a couple episodes later, somebody's in the kitchen chopping mushrooms. that looked like small.
Stop.
So that brought all the memories back. She was like, oh, I know what I need to do this.
Who is writing this shit?
This
Who is writing this
So-
shit?
my dick ain't never made nobody faint, so I really can't say nothing.
Bro.
I ain't got no fake dick.
That nigga got something we don't, bro.
So the last, 2 episodes or whatever,
Yeah, about
the main character and her are trying to outdo each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's like, okay, she acts funny every single time my thing's about to come out. So let me do this to throw her off her game to get her away, because they had somebody in the school trying to help them break out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And where they was meeting at, the person was supposed to meet him there. She's like, fuck, but this person will leave. So what can I do to get rid of her? Okay, let me just act confident with it. So he started acting confident. She started acting weird. So she pulled her pants down. Now they both like just trying to outdo each other.
So
They end up making out. They ended up like they end up kissing and shit. And like she like started kissing him back or whatever, and he started like really enjoying it. He's like, no, stay focused. Like you gotta win it. So he starts tongue kissing her, and she never had that. That girl lost her. She ends up fainting. She ended up nutting.
yeah, she nutted, bro. Like for sure.
She nutted and
They
fainted.
ain't so, but
fucking
she
hard.
did.
Off a kiss, girl.
This is all in this one show.
Narcolepsy. What the fuck you call it?
This is all in this one
you
show.
must have
lie. You missing a good part,
Hey,
sis.
baby, you gotta go to the doctor or something. You need to get your blood iron checked or something.
The show was so damn funny because it's just like watching it. I'm like, this is one of the shows that you don't want other people to know you watch it, but at the same time, the shit is funny.
Because I literally sat there and watched. Because I didn't watch it because of the shit they showing.
Exactly.
It is funny,
It's absurd.
Exactly.
and it
That's
literally was
funny as hell.
it was a whole. How long is the episode? Like 30 minutes, or is it longer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had longest.
because it was like 28 minutes. It showed on the thing, and I just sat there and watched it. I said, "This the shit Clay was talking about," and I actually sat there and watched. And I meant to tell you that because it was before last week. This shit happened like a week or two ago. It literally happened like a couple days after you said it on the podcast.
Wow.
It's so funny because it's like
Listening, boy.
you're not
always
watching
listening.
it because of what it's showing. I mean, in a sense, you are watching it because of that, but at the same time, you're not watching it like, oh, because I'm horny.
Yeah,
Watching
you
it.
ain't trying
Yeah.
to beat your dick to it.
Exactly.
Well, I ain't gonna say all
Some
you.
niggas.
Some
But-
of you niggas.
You watching it just
Laughing
because
with your dick in
how
your mouth.
absurd it is. Because I forgot what the other one was called. The one anime where the girl was wearing like the panties to show her face when the whole world got to act. All cool.
The word, that's such a long ass show name. I know what you're talking about though.
That show was so absurd that I watched it just to see like how can they outdo what they was doing.
Yeah, basically
Wow.
that show, it was about how they remove basically any depravity like sexually from society, and like you couldn't be on no freak shit of any kind. And
Everybody in this society wore watches too that if you got horny, you basically got arrested.
you got to keep that shit in check.
Big
man.
horny.
So the show, basically the main character and his group, they went around spreading porn and like trying to show the world it's okay to be horny and everything. Like the kids in the show or like the school that they went to, they didn't even know what being horny was. They just like, what's this feeling that I'm feeling? Like they were so confused. They didn't even know what it was.
the big horny is.
So this one girl who was like the leader of like the school club of making sure none of this shit happens, she ends up accidentally getting kissed by by the main character. She ends up getting turned on by that kiss, so she got to keep that image of keeping this shit out of school, but she wanted to fuck that nigga so bad.
I'm talking about like
Bro,
way she was fiending in certain scenes before she started to get physically active was like she was sitting there leaking, bro.
Big
Like,
horny.
I'm, like
no,
I,
it's showing her leaking. Like,
yeah, like
bro,
I'm not.
No, Alicia,
it's
it's
not
literally
hyperbole. Like she was
shows
really
damn
doing
near-
this shit.
Yeah, it damn near shows everything, but
but no, and that in the show we
Everything.
talk about, she made him some cookies and everything, and she told him, "I put my love nectar in these."
Bro.
I need some cookies made like that.
Where my cookies at?
Hey, bro, listen.
You gotta
bro.
have a water base for
When I
eating
say-
baking goods. You gotta have a water base.
When I had some good food, I'd be like, bro, who dipped their pussy in this? I'm trying to find out for real.
I ain't
You would never
heard
hear
niggas
me say
"We put
that.
That was a new one, but that was
Oh,
a good
no,
job.
no.
I liked it. I'm gonna start using it.
Y'all
I'm gonna
niggas,
start-
hey man, y'all know,
You dipped your
man.
dick
I
in
don't-
here?
y'all
No
talking
woman's
about-
ever gonna say that.
y'all
Did
talking
you
about-
stir this with the
But
penis?
the show, she wanted dudes shit bad. She flipped that nigga up like in the Tombstone pile driver motion, grabbed his pants zipper with her teeth and ripped that bitch off, and was about to go to town on his shit.
Okay,
I
girl.
forgot what stopped him from happening. Something she got too excited. She got too excited and ends up like coming on his face. This is all in this show.
Yeah, bro.
And it's just like
There's some wild.
Oh wait, so
shows out
she stopped at she at hers?
basically.
She ain't shit.
there. She ain't worth a damn. She ain't worth a damn.
I'm about to see if I can find this
At
quote.
least tap in with my boy. You gonna force me in a situation then as soon as you get yours, you done.
Huh, welcome to our world.
Honestly, fair enough.
Nah.
I respect
fuck
this,
that,
sis.
Fuck that.
No, fuck that. Because what she did to old dude, it's like, bro, I would have been like, take me. Like, right now.
I'm living there about the bus.
Like, hey, wake up, girl. Like, you got
Crunchyroll on your phone?
yeah.
Let me see. I'm about to find it. I want to find that scene. I can't remember the name of the show.
Man,
But anyway, y'all keep talking while I find the name of the show.
But anyways,
that shit crazy.
the big horny, you'll never know when it sneaks up on you.
You never know. My question is, how the fuck are they procreating to get all these people here if they not out here?
I mean,
So are they out? So out? Are,
Are they allowed to have sex?
That's what I'm finna say.
In the show?
yeah. I mean, because they gotta populate. So that's where it kind of
gets
is like.
It's like a plot
the show
hole.
is supposed to be funny. You ain't supposed to be thinking too deep about this shit.
yeah,
I
yeah.
that's
but-
right. I
But
don't know what's
to
going
your
on.
point, I feel like they would have to be taking off the watches at night or something. Like, I got to get my freak on with my wife that I'm married to. Like,
You gotta take that watch off if you gonna do that. I found it.
He found that so fast. Are you
I
kidding?
was saying, Clay,
damn, nigga.
you almost found that as fast as Josh found Drake.
No, listen.
You almost found that as fast as Josh found Drake.
I have to show y'all this
I'm
scene
just
because
saying.
this scene.
That was quick. That was quick, Clay. That was quick.
Josh said, here it is. Mondo said, why did you pull it up so fast?
Oh shit.
It's in Japanese.
He's running for his life.
ゴーリキ先輩と一緒にテニス部の更衣室を見張ってたんじゃん。テニス部は先ほど早めに部活が終わりま
I
し
know
て
this is probably
ゴーリキ先輩は今頃治療室でありもしない書類を探しているはずですわ。あんまり奥間君は私のことを知らずから。
She's whispering in his ear. She putting the tongue in his
The
ear.
tongue in
Put
his
tongue in his ear and everything.
Ooh, she got him literally upside down.
How old is this nigga,
も
bro?
らいたいと望んでいたのが。
My love.
最近では奥間君自
She
身
got
を
him spread eagle.
She literally ran, stepping on this nigga arms. That's it. This is right.
Low key.
おいパンダ会長はいないか
I actually think this might be the episode I watched.
This ain't that show we was talking about.
What is
This
that,
ain't-
prison?
No.
No.
何しているんだそん
I
なに
was
汗
gonna
びっしょ
say,
りで
what's the name of this one?
The sparkling is
Shimonetta.
killing.
Okay, no. The thing I seen said prison something. It
That
didn't say
is
school. It said
so
prison.
wild, bruh.
But I knew it was the one he was talking about.
So to see a scene like I'm scrolling Instagram reels
That-
and the part where she like rips his shit off or whatever.
I'm saying, I might have seen that on Instagram. I
But
haven't
like-
seen that scene before for sure.
But to see a
Instagram.
scene like that is obviously you like, bro, I want to see how far this show gonna take it. If it's doing shit like this, I
Yeah.
want to see how far it's gonna take it.
Yeah. That's
like I was about to
crazy,
say,
bro.
unfortunately, but that's probably like the furthest that they took it in the
Yeah.
show.
That was pretty fun.
Unfortunately,
Gotta protect man rights. Can't be out here just
But-
freaky.
ass.
That'd be funny because you'll be watching. This is the type of shit you'll be watching, and that's when people will be like, "Yo, what you watching, bro?"
And
Like,
then
"Oh, come
that's on the screen
Hey.
immediately. Immediately.
Don't even worry about it, bro.
Oh, you on some freak shit? It's like, bro, you ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little freak. It's
I am?
Yeah. You gonna watch it? You wanna watch it?
Would you
It's
like to-
It's a great show.
You want a recommendation?
I truly want Mondo and Alisha. I want y'all to start Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm in the middle of something right now.
Middle what?
I want to watch it.
I don't
Sure.
even want to tell y'all because it's
Jujutsu Kaisen.
embarrassing.
Oh, I know what it is.
You don't know what
That
it is.
dumbass Love is Blind. shit.
Well, that's wrapping up. The reunion comes on tonight. But I'm also watching Gilmore Girls.
Are you back on the Gillies? Gilmore Girls.
The Gilmore Girls. The Gilmore Girls. It's actually pretty
It's
lit.
almost bad as Seven Heaven.
Okay, but them shows
Do
be
you know
having
what,
some.
talk about Josh? Do you know what Seven Heaven is?
I think that's before his
Josh
time.
don't
That's
remember-
way before his
That's
time.
Josh
just
don't
before his
remember the
time.
Seventh Heaven theme. I never watched it. I just knew the theme song.
Seven Heaven. That's all I know.
I feel like that's
90210?
Like,
I
know
don't watch
the chorus.
Seven Heaven for sure.
90210?
A couple times.
I've seen the show.
Not the
before.
whole series.
there's a little bit of hope in there.
Yeah. But that Seven Heaven, I definitely watched a couple episodes of that good Seven Heaven back in the day.
Seven Heaven used to be.
That's gonna do it this week, y'all.
All right, Jujutsu Kaisen on my list. I got you.
Y'all
But
got
Invisible come out tomorrow.
It comes back.
Hell yeah, I need to start that too.
But they're doing it weekly, which is kind of gay. I mean, I'm sorry, that's not the right term. It's kind of lame.
What's y'all encouraging words?
Experiment with some anime. You might find something that you really like in there if you look hard enough.
And I'm glad y'all said that to piggyback off what he said. Make sure you beat your meat before so you can have a clear head when you go in and not be too concerned about the big horny.
Damn, this nigga spit. Pause.
Clay, you got this.
Yeah. If you plan on having sex later that night, beat your meat earlier that day.
Yeah. I thought you even said beat your nigger. I'm like, no, what's that? A meat nigger? What you got going on?
Ladies, get yours first.
If they can.
Shout out to them.
If you ain't
If
first,
you're
you
lucky.
last.
Get yours
What
first.
happens when you put a hot dog in the microwave for 2 minutes?
If you ain't first, you last.
All right, y'all, let's
Shout
go
out to
do
Ricky
it.
Bobby.
I'm Clay Tizzle.
Jay Smooth.
Ricky Bobby.
Alisha A.
Signing out. Peace.